Hey everybody, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to come in and then I'll do my normal greeting. Start a little earlier tonight. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Hey, Boop. Hey, Devin. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my channel. He says I'm cute. Some of you guys call me CJ. It is great to see everybody here tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Let's see who's all here. Started a little early tonight. I know. Give me just a second because it didn't update in 1 second. Alright, hey everybody. Let's see. Hey Boop, hey Devin, hey Emily, hey Linda, hey Diane, hey Russell, hey Carol. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week as you guys are coming in. It is the Blossom Derby week. We've got an optional update. Hey Suzanne. It's a good week overall, I think. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Peter. Oh, thank you for all the likes already, you guys. Coming in. Got lots to go over. How is everybody doing in the Blossom Derby? Hey, Roro. I have finished all 10 of my tasks already. We are doing great this week. I think, for the most part, we got pretty lucky here. I know not everybody had the same luck, but lots of crop tasks, and I didn't mind. I was able to upgrade my barn and my silo, and I did that last week and I've made a pretty good dent already. And I haven't bought. You guys, I didn't buy anything. Hey, Rosemary. Hey, Lupe. I haven't bought any of these expansion items. And I even donated some to one of my hoodies. So and I still have some to collect in the town and other places. And I mean, I'm getting up there, getting close to being able to expand. I expanded a piece of land. The valley closed. Hey, Emma. Hey, Lame Archon. I hope that's right. If you have a different name you'd like to be called, let me know. And I will use it. Oh, you're on luck. I should have figured. Hey, Jen. You know what? We're going to make that easier. So I know, and we know that is. Logan's, if he ever comes on and sees this, he's going to be like, what? Hey, Chaos. Okay. No. Jenna, so your question does make... That's okay, Jenna. I can undo it at the end, but at least this way I know it's you. Then I'll keep it straight. So Jenna's asking, you've always wondered when you're in the barn, I'm sure it applies to the silo, and actually even to your town buildings and your land expansions, if you have the option when you to buy one or not. So it actually gives you all of them. So if you look at my barn, and let's say I'm already full, but let's say I was, hey Serge. Oh, I know I probably just said that wrong. I am sorry. If you go in, and when you're looking at that many diamonds, that's to buy all that you need to finish expanding. That's why it's so much. So it's 8 per the item you need when you're in your barn, and yes, so I'll have to probably hear it told to me a few times, and then I'll get it. So it's 8 times however many. So if we keep harvesting and there was space, then we'd be able to get it. And you'll get the check mark, of course, once you're there. It'll actually show you over. When you buy, it shows it with a check mark. So the same thing would apply here. You get the 10 you would need, or the 8, however remaining. The only really cool thing that I don't mind spending 8, sometimes even 16 vouchers. It is different than the vouchers, yes, Jenna. The vouchers you do buy one at a time. If I were to come in here and let's say my duct tape was at 49, and I am so close to being there, it's 8 diamonds. Those 8 diamonds I spend will then take it into Lava Land, so it clears out my barn space. And I actually have a short video on that on my channel. But if you spend the 8 diamonds or the 16 diamonds, it takes it into Lava Land. You have the free barn space, and it doesn't matter if you're using... I prefer to use it on my barn, but if you need to do it in the town, or if you need to do it for the land, the caveat with land is, let's say I come over to this piece right here, and I spend the 12 diamonds on the deeds. If I go, and it shows that in the video, but I go to this next piece of land, it's going to show that it's not checked, because it's very land area specific, if that makes sense. Hope that's not confusing somebody. So it doesn't transfer over. The same kind of applies if you've spent the items for your barn and it happens to be one of your fishing or your town expansion. So your diner, your cinema, or the grocery store, you won't have enough over there because they're in that Lava Land, because you've already spent them, reserved them to store for the upgrade, unless you have extra, and you can accumulate extra as you do it. So I've been doing pretty good, other than now I have to make more room again. And we are done. Hey, Big Moo, how are you? I have got to make some room. We are done the derby. It is the end of the month, just about, which means, because Sunday's the last day, so you have 3 days left to finish your farm pass if you have it. Mine is I collected it because it wouldn't matter. I upgraded the other day. So I collected my 300,000. Not quite 300,000. I'm not sure. Maybe it was 200,000. Because I got quite a bit playing Town yesterday and boats the day before. I leveled up doing boats on Tuesday and then collected my farm pass. Not even thinking about the stream, hoping that yesterday I would have been able to play the Town more. But it didn't work out quite as well as I wanted to. Valley's done. And if you haven't collected your valley, you guys have got to go close it out. Here's the thing for the valley. If you do not go in and collect your rewards, I know I was at 300, Suzanne, and then there was an update to YouTube, and then I was back down, and I'm super close. So if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. And because my channel is still under 1,000 viewers, there's no ads for any of you. That's not a reason not to get to 1,000 though. I want to get there. Hopefully. We'll see if I have time. In the valley, I have a complaint of you can't go back, and I forgot to do my lucky bonuses. I can't collect them, as you can see. So, I bought the deco, but I wanted it right away. So I didn't want that to accidentally glitch out. We've seen that happen on one of my farms. But it would be nice if they had an option to collect the rewards, even if it's not the lucky bonus, but the chests, because I didn't collect them. I try to save them towards the end of the month, and I did it on my other farms, and I fell asleep while working on it on this farm, so I didn't get them all. But I did collect the deco. You have to collect any rewards you want out of here, especially the deco, you have to collect before the new valley starts. So really recommend doing it as part of your end of the month routine. Oh yeah. I agree, John. It kind of drives me nuts. I had somebody message me and said, "Hey, I got removed. Did you remove my subscription?" I was like, no, as far as I know, I can't unsubscribe anybody from my channel. If there is, that's a new one for me. And they were like, oh, okay. And they went back and resubscribed, thankfully. But I felt so bad. I was like, I wouldn't ever remove anybody from the community unless you're trolling somebody else. That's why I thought, John, I can't unsubscribe. Hey, Carolyn. So I bought the deco, and I was so happy, you guys. Hey, Caleb. You guys, it's animated. This is so cute. So cute. The little chickie goes out each side. So this little market, the Moroccan market, I cannot wait. I think I may actually clear some space coming up and make a little market area with it. So I can lay out like the new park benches, some pathways, maybe blend in some different ones. Create a little like marketplace, put my tea, coffee, some of the table fences, which are just weird. But I'm super excited about that. Last Friday during the coin event, I was able to get the deep fryer, so I'm almost caught up on my machines to my level. So excited about that. Wasn't like as big as money as I saw some of you guys make, but I was excited because I learned that you don't make much with the crops. We have a animal on each of the farms to buy. And I can't buy anything else on here. I bought 2 puzzle pieces instead of the water ditches, which now I kind of regret. Hey, Beth. Have a good shift at work, Beth. And I thank you for dropping by. You guys, thanks for all the likes already. Hey, Blanca. So it's the end. I could open my valley and spin down because the next one, and this is part of the reason why I didn't close this out. So I can still shop my valley shop right now if we open up the piggy bank. So I'm going to let you guys vote whether or not I spend 25, because the next valley should be a sanctuary valley. They haven't made an announcement saying we're getting a new valley. We're not due for an update. We did get the optional update, which I'll cover here in a few minutes. Hey, Abdul. But do we open the piggy bank for 25 and not make it up? Or make it up next one and get maybe another puzzle piece or some ditches? Or should we just go ahead and close it? So it's off balance to the green side. But I don't usually open it up. I try to save them for chicken valleys if I absolutely need it. Jen says close it. What do you say? Do you guys want me to do a poll, or you guys just want to put in no or yes? Suzanne says close it. I was leaning towards closing, especially because we haven't had diamonds. We'll do a poll. Should I close the valley? Yeah. No. Very good. You guys can vote that way. I think I should close it even though it's off balance slightly and still save it, but it is a sanctuary hopefully next time, which means I'd be able to make it up. So I'll let you guys vote. My kids barely played on theirs and I did not do. Blanca, you can come grab. Is 20 enough? 10? How many do you need? I can post some. Okay, I'm gonna put 20 up for you. Please let Blanca have them. The wheat is free for anybody to get if they need it. Tomatoes, because I can grow tomatoes overnight tonight. Everybody's leaning towards closing. Okay, well, I like that. Happy birthday, Abdul. If you'd like, I will attempt to sing you happy birthday. And how old are you if you would like to share? Ooh, I very much am kind of like you, Suzanne. I've got to have my water bottle for the night by me. So, Carolyn, there hasn't been an exact answer. And if there has been, it hasn't been shared. I asked in response to something else Chris had posted in the our Heyday Discord server, and there was no response to it. I really hope they are going to be discounting them, because for me that's a lot in a month that I would spend on diamonds that they're missing out on, because I'm really trying. Carolyn, you're not, or Suzanne, you're not thirsty at all. Promise you, you're not. Although you saying you're thirsty has now made me thirsty, so I am trying really hard not to spend my diamonds. This is this is low for me, because I am used to buying them every time they're offered, and I was buying them across 4 farms. So you guys can do the math. And I haven't bought any. I take that back. I've bought one pack since they quit, just to see if it would restart the offers, and it did not work. So something happened with this last update, moving to the new UI, that either they've turned that off, or they are trying. If you watched yesterday, like when Gizmo streamed, or when Phoebe streamed the night before, they had different, what they called diamond tasters. They had different prices, and they're a little more diamonds than what you would pay for that exact amount in the diamond shop. And more countries are getting the Supercell store, which is a 10% discount. However, so many of us hold out for that 30% that I don't think that it's fair. Like, they have got to be losing money. Like, I know Jen has still bought diamonds to send boats, but she's not buying them the same amount, I am sure, that she was when she was getting that offer. There has to be something that's slightly off. My only worry is that this is a trial period to see how much revenue potentially they would be losing if they change something, or that there's just a slight, worst case scenario, there's a slight mix up in the coding and it's not compatible, but I don't really know. Maybe it's in this optional update there's something we don't know about that'll help that. Hey Phoebe, hey Tito. But they're definitely, sorry you guys, they're definitely losing money. It's just a question of how much money are they losing, and is it enough for them to try to put it in, or because the store's available, are they really not losing as much? Which this whole store thing still throws me, because yes, it's 10%, but I don't know if it's the same. Mathematically, I don't think it's only 10% that Apple's taking of the pay. So I'm not, and you're right, not everybody has a store, but if I've done the math, most countries equal US prices now if you do the conversion. It's just, I'm not understanding the thought process. Well, I think the stores, so my thought process with the store is that the US is going to be one of the last, because right now when I have converted, especially to like the yen to Australian and to Canadian, that, oh Phoebe, that is Jen on her husband's account But so I don't miss her, and so that, because you weren't here yet, I gave her temporary mod powers. Yes, that is Gizmo. So roughly right now the store is the same price as full price for US players. So if you are buying in the store, you are spending the same price approximately as every US player. There's a slight tax difference. Mine was, to buy full price, it's $107.87 for me in Illinois. So it's just a difference. So, okay, let's talk optional update. If you haven't done it, I'm not going to tell you to do it. I'm going to show you it. I have noticed that it has been reported, Jen has said, I haven't seen I see some, but it's not as terrible of one on my iPad. Phoebe, I'm going to show you why I kind of wish I hadn't updated. Everybody is so excited that they can go to like here and they see these numbers. But then you have to click here and it's slightly off given the device. So to know what you're needing to make, which is what we used to see, it's now off to the side. So you can fill it with just the one click, but I was doing that before. And I don't need to see it's one. I sometimes would like to be able to see, let's go over to the cakes. Somewhere I know. Here. Okay, so I have 0 of these, or even, I have one of those, so I can throw that in. I have one. So now I've got to click this. You actually have to tap it if you want to see the screen. Then you have to tap on that to jump, because it doesn't do it the same way as it did before. Well, that clears some space. So if you're had everything. I shouldn't. That had everything. This isn't going to. So you can still jump this way. See, I don't have any in my. Ooh, I forgot to lay out lobster traps. Laying out some more lobster traps. Okay. It's not the worst update, but it is an extra step to get to this. So I hope you know what you have in your. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. Everybody's voted. We're going to close that out. You have not. Oh. That's interesting, Phoebe. I went in and was able to update, but I'm also ahead. If you're on Android, I know that there was an update for it. It rolled out early. The iOS, I had to go in and force it to update. If you don't know how to do that, you go into your app store. Then you click on the circle that either has your picture or your initials in the top right corner, and then it takes you just pull down and it refreshes. But Phoebe said she's done that and it didn't show it up. The other way you can do it is to search for Heyday and go to Heyday, and then it should show you that there's an optional update. But they had trouble getting it out this morning. So I'm wondering if there's an issue with some models not getting it, and it's going to take some time, or if there's something else. This menu and the thing here, I liked. I haven't decided if I liked it or not. Ooh. That is weird, Phoebe. Because it definitely kicked me out this morning. But then it took me quite a while to get my update. And I know you are definitely special. When it first updated, I had an issue with my daily reward, and it was grayed out, and I was really sad. So I had to restart my device. One thing I could say for anybody who's getting lag, check how much memory you have. You can clear your cache, and make sure that you have that up to date. If you're slightly behind, like if you're not updated to the current iOS, that can also sometimes delay your update coming in, but it shouldn't cause that big of a problem. As you can see, we have booster packs available, and we have a new addition to the booster packs. We now have 4 instead of 3 different ones. You had to go to the game center. So the iPad is slightly different. You should still be able to, and I was able to update mine from the App Store. However, the ones that you are connected your Apple ID to, the newest iOS update has shifted some of that with optional updates to other games to the Game Center. So that is not strange to hear, Carolyn. Stranger to hear that it's not in the I would wait, maybe. I kind of like, I'm not noticing a difference to anything else other than these numbers on here. And I was able to go fast enough to load without getting the screen to always pop up. But now I'm purposely having to tap and see, like, oh, I need to make that, and I don't know how I feel about the numbers. It'll be an adjustment. I'm sure I'll get used to it. But I liked that it showed the barn or the silo picture of where it was stored, and that it's like an extra jump to get to someplace. But small things. Small. Overall small. Alright, we are going to take a screenshot to see what I ended with. We're going to leave the valley. So that is closed. It's end of the month, so you should check your vouchers. I'm at 23. Means I have to buy a bird this month. I would think so, Jen, as well, that there are probably storage. Surprisingly, I don't have a ton of storage left on here. On this one, because I had actually I just cleaned some up. so that doesn't surprise me that I have space. Because I had a bunch of puzzles downloaded onto here. But I do... Caleb, that's exactly what I was going to say. I have an issue when I go to farms with a lot of trees. And some of the things are slower to pop up. No, let's do it this way. Of course it's not going to do it. I was getting lag visiting Ian's farm this morning, but it's not doing it this now. It's got a little bit, but it's not terrible. So that it helped a little bit. He donated almost every one of those helps you see that I've completed. Yes, so I had the lag when I was going to the tree farms before I updated. After the update, my iPhone had a little lag to it. But my iPad doesn't seem to be. So this is my first time trying the update on my iPad though. And yes, we have the global help going on. As you can see, I've already completed the maximum amount being asked. I will do more. I will put in my 2 cents. Though I'm sure we'll be doing pretty good here. We're asking for 120 million helps on anything work, but we're only getting 10 diamonds. I do like the cute little help here, and it does tell you, actually I think it told me more on my phone. But I did get all of that done. Ian got that done for me this morning, so I was very appreciative of it. Cheese pizza, pepper. Trying to stock up on some of the ones that I don't have everything for. I am finding that I'm relying on the jump feature more. The more I get used to that feature, I'm using it more. I like it. I'm just not sure about the numbers. Like, they're okay, I guess. And I don't like that I wish the screen popped up. Like, if we're going here, it pops up here, and yes, I have to jump up and through this, but I do kind of wish that if you went to like here and I did that to that much, there it went that much time, but if you have stuff to collect, it doesn't do it. Just sad. Find myself needing more and more bacon. Question for everyone. Do you have sometimes a bug when you are filling a boat crate? It asks for yes. I I think it, not that it's as much of a problem on the boat stings, on my iPad as it is my iPhone, but I think it has to do with some of the screen size and the overlaps. If you actually go into your friend's book and look, the remove and block are overlapped, the button sizes. So there's still small adjustments that need to be made to a few things. And I think that's part of it. Because I keep, and I know Jen does it, seeing Ricky do it, depending on what we're asking. Ricky does it on the trucks a lot. Jen does it on the boats. I do it on the boats. And it's annoying because I'm hitting the check mark. And the check mark isn't always going. I'm hoping that's one of the things they were going to look at in potentially the next update. I'm hoping it'll stay that way. Yeah, because I honestly, it would be really cool if you put a help up on a boat and then you go and fill it because nobody else did, if you got that help back. So it's happening in your town, Phoebe? Oh, I haven't had it in the town yet. But wouldn't that be so cool? I would love for that, because then if it's accidentally hitting that, then you get that help back. It's not a wasted help. And it's somewhat of a reward incentive to be able to fill that yourself if you can. It's not okay, well, I'll just let it sit there and see how long it gets filled. But it's so much closer in with sending the truck. It's just slight off because you have to have, especially depending on how hot your device is, how warm your finger is, how big your finger is. It can also adjust because the screens are all heat related. So, yeah, when I play on my iPad, I've gotten really bad about not using my pen on it, but I used to, mostly because now I like to do my, well, I'm full, try to do the fast harvest. We need to buy a bird. That was what we need to do. So I've got 23. That's not going to be enough room. If you guys do not spend your chick vouchers by the end of, not the start of the new, like, you can't, you've got to do it before the farm pass runs out. Then it'll affect your next month's pass. So if you buy the paid road, you'll find that you'll lose the free road if you don't have enough space. So we need to go and buy a pet. So we're going to do a poll. If we do a peacock, cockatoo, or the toucan. I don't think I have room to put all of them out, so we'll actually have to do we'll do 2 polls. Let's see. Which bird to get? Peacock, cockatoo, or the Guys, I really wish that the last update, I'm not going to say I don't like the pelican, because I do, but I feel like it'd be better in, like, maybe an aviary in the fishing, or in the town, to be on the beach. Like, I kind of feel bad there's not a lake for the pelican right there. I mean, I still have swamp areas, and I can move my aviary over to, like, my swamp area, but it's not the same. They're more of like a water bird. I would have liked to have seen them remove the limit. And while I understand that the limit's there to try to force us, what if you don't like I think it has to do possibly with just a glitch, yes. I saw that post too about portrait mode, and there's no reason to play it in portrait mode. But it's kind of technical to explain. Essentially, it's just a glitch. Because some of the games do have that option, and it's a feature you have to build special, and so it was just a random glitch. I've seen it start there in portrait mode on mine, and it goes over. But I really don't think it's something we're going to be seeing. The thing with the birds are that some will sleep next to the house and others, yeah, so they do, and you can see that. Like, my peacock doesn't sleep close. I don't even know where my peacock is currently sleeping. The peacock definitely doesn't sleep close to it. Not all of them do. But then others do. I think it's partly the birds, and they're just supposed to roam. It's a weird thing, but it's not. Yeah, it does. It actually does kind of bother me when they get on the road, though, because it looks, when the trucks come through, it'll look like somebody is. Oh yeah, I will play hide and seek with it, Phoebe. I have looked, and it's the white peacock that I have. So I'll be like, is it behind a rock? Is it in with my horses? And because I live the trees up, it almost never fails that it's actually hiding in like a patch of trees. Usually it's not over there this time. Don't need that one. I have so many of these. Hey, Mimey. I'm doing pretty good. Everybody really likes the pelican, so we will get a pelican. Give you guys a minute or two more to vote on which of the birds, but it looks like we're going to be getting a pelican, and then we'll have to decide which pelican. Time machine. I think we have enough machines that maybe some more dishes could be added to some of them. But more than anything, we need some quality of game, quality of life adjustments before we really get into adding too much more. Macaroon machine. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm not a big sweet eater, but alright. We are going to go with a pelican. Since it is the end of the month, then we have to spend them. I don't want you guys to lose them, so make sure you're checking yours too. For how many. Wow. What did I just do to myself? Hold on, you guys. Just totally close that out. Can't get to my poll. Hold on. Have to go a long way. Totally close that out. That's always fun. There we go. Now we're back. Now I can see everybody. Here we go. So we will get which pelican. Exactly, Linda. I really do. And I think that the thing that like really bothers me with the birds is that you're forced to have to buy them. Like, I understand they want us to spend the chick vouchers and give us these exclusivities, but what if you don't like what's there and you don't want it on your farm? Then what's your option? They've like just forced this. It's almost like it's the one thing I really don't like. So we are going to do the doll. Dalmatian. Because you really do. You have to. Or the brown. We have to either spend them or you lose them. Hi, Cameron. Oh. I hope you don't have too much schoolwork and you're able to get it done. I appreciate you being able to stop in. Well, yeah, I could do that, but well, it's not really, I guess, forced. Phoebe's right. I have the option to, since I do buy the. Oh. Hey, Jordan. You do have the ability to go in and not buy the birds, to not buy, like, when you collect them for, it's okay. Linda, I knew what you meant. you get something else. So I think I got Ben, or was it coins? I got something else in place of it the month that I went over in February. There was, and that's when we found out that you can't even spend during the month. You have to spend before the month. So I was at like 22 out of 25 in February when it started. I only got the 2 paid because the priority is to give you the paid ones. That's versus the free. And I got something else. I'd have to go back and look at what it is that I got. I want to say it was either coins or a BEM item. I actually want to say it was a bolt. But if you don't collect them, you get up to like your 25, then you'll get something else instead. But until you get to that 25, you're going to have them on the free pass or the paid pass instead of getting something different. And then you're just stuck with those vouchers sitting there until you spend them. And then once you do spend them, if something comes into the game that you do like I do like the peacocks. I think it's kind of cute. I like the toucans. I don't even mind the cockatoos. I don't mind the birds. I just mind that I have to, like, if I want them, I have to use them, or I'm losing out on that feature. Like, and I don't think that the item replacing it is getting the same necessarily value as when you because it's an exclusive farm pass item. So you're losing part of that appeal, the exclusivity of that farm pass. It's that you're then just getting that chick deco. Tito, I agree. If you are going to say something to Supercell because you're not happy with something, don't say this stinks or I don't like it. Try saying I don't like the fact that we have to spend the chick vouchers when we get to 25 because I may not like the options that are available. And that's a nicer way of saying why you'd like the limit raised versus saying this is a ripoff or I don't like it. They need to know what direction to necessarily take it. And it's not a guarantee that that's going to happen. But at least then you're being constructive and trying to give them something that they can understand why you'd want to. Oh, bye, Abdullah. I hope you have the most wonderful birthday. If you're listening, you'll be able to see. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, even if you can't. And I hope you have had a wonderful birthday. Or had a wonderful birthday. Yeah, it should be kind of the next day. You're very welcome. Hey, Sam. Okay, so we've got enough votes. We're going to get the doll. Oh, Sam, you're fine. I hope you had a great dinner. I'll let you vote, Sam. Not that it's going to make a huge difference. The Dalmatian Pelican is winning by a landslide here. Oh, you already voted? Okay. Then I am going to end the vote, you guys. And we are going to get the Dalmatian And maybe you guys can help me name him. It's actually the first time I've seen the feed bucket move when they eat. Did you guys see that? You have a matching pair, Sam. Aww. Do all the other ones do that when they feed? No, the pelican just ate. No idea where that came from. The pelican moved the little feed bucket out. That's so cool. Yeah, they kick it. I hadn't noticed that before, Russell. Okay, that's kind of cute, but now I feel like I need to put like a lake over there or something. Now that they're all looking up. And I have to buy one on all of my farms, I believe. Yeah, I need a pond or something over this way. Well, that's what comes up. This is the deco we had. I'm going to put it in right there. Okay, I feel a little bit better that there's a pond right there. Hey, Jennifer! Oh, you're welcome, Blanco. Happy to be able to help. If I have it and I can help, I'm happy to. Let's see. I know I need to do it on... I'm pretty sure I've got to buy... Even though the farm passes aren't completed on here yet, I have to go in and... Things are full. Figure out what I transfer over. I'll have to buy on all of them. So this farm, same thing. We've got different options. So do we buy toucan, a cockatoo, or a pelican? So I'll put those up. Oh, that is... Rosemary, you can keep that hot weather. It is raining. It is cool. It is actually fairly comfortable right now. Hey, Diane. Let's see. For all those that can access the online superstore, what country is processing the humans? Such as... Oh, I don't know which country is processing. I have to go back and look. I could tell you the company that processes starts with an X. Because somebody asked me. So we're going to go for a toucan, a cockatoo, or a pelican on this farm. I definitely don't need that heat here. It has been warm enough for me, and it's been fairly nice. I don't, Tita, I don't normally do trading, like, in my, streams, but if you're on Discord. I don't have it in my Discord. I don't like the, like, I don't mind doing it, like, the max price. I'm really bothered by people who trade for over max price. Because, I mean, I know it's very popular and people make money with it. It's not for me. It causes me anxiety. But if you're in one of the Discord servers, too, I think the main one has, and I put a link to it, they do overprice. But I don't have enough to sell at this point. Oh no, you're fine too. Understand. Okay, we've got cockatoos. Ooh, pelicans. We're close on this one. I really like the peacocks. I really do. The cockatoos and just the pelicans seem a little out of place to me. But I do, I hope they just, maybe will start expanding other animals and not just birds. Or maybe get, a wild turkey. Those are seen on the farms. I don't know if I'd want to keep with just completely the bird theme. I'd like to see other stuff. I'm curious to see what they'll do. Usually, I'm curious to see if they'll break pattern for the next update. Deer raccoon. You mean deer, not deer. Mistype. I'd love to have deer on the farm. Oh, that would be so cool. Deer come by out in the field by where I live. And I would love that. I was like, deer raccoon, we're going to... Yeah. I was like, deer raccoon, where are we going to go with this? We're going to add raccoons that, sneak away with some of your items. We're getting a new... But I could go for, an actual... deer, a white-tailed deer. You have them in your backyard now? Well, yeah, that would make sense. It's cool enough that time of year. They're starting to have their fawns. I miss my grandpa's house that he had. He was surrounded by a meadow that after he built his house, I got to help plant on one side, and then just woods on two sides, and it was so pretty. Guys, we have a tie. If I'm gonna be the tiebreaker, we're going cockatoo. Yeah. I don't get the grandfather clock. Maybe in the town. It's a town deco, I guess. Not exactly the Big Ben or clock tower that I would go for. I'd go for a clock tower over the grandfather clock as a deco. Car doesn't bother me so much. ending the poll. Last chance. We're gonna go, since it's a tie, I'm gonna... I think so. I think it was. But it pops up. Hold on, I'll tell you. Let's see. I happen to have... let's see. I have Wiki and the forum up. It's actually called a midnight clock, and it was originally offered as a New Year's decoration, according to Heyday Wiki. Good memory there, Russell. Welcome back, Abdul. Group 2 cunt. Yeah. I actually have enough I could buy more, but I'm waiting for, like, that bird. To come in and, like, blow me away so much that I gotta, like, have them all. So we're going to go with the cockatoo. So do we get the sulfur crested, or the rose breasted? So let's put that in, since we had a tie. Actually, I guess we could just let you vote. I can do 4 options. So take 2. We can do the sulfur. Cockatoo, rose, cockatoo, Dalmatian, pelican, brown, pelican. Gotta love a laptop. Do you have exciting plans for your birthday, Abdul? Well, you guys vote on that. I'm going to go over to another one, because this one, I already know which one. Of course, going for that, I'll check to see if I need. I already know which one I'm getting here. Oh, that's because it didn't do the boat. It's like, why am I so much lower on chick vouchers? But I didn't do the boat on this one. And it also hasn't collected, like, anything from here. As you can see, my kids have been super active on Heyday, and I've told them I'm not keeping their farms up as much as I used to. But he wants the brown, so you guys can help name, or no, he wants the Dalmatian. Sorry, Dalmatian. So you guys can help. I won't worry about it, I can check. Dalmatian, right there. And you cannot feed while it's eating, if you did not know that. If any of them are eating. Here's the white one. Got my bonus. Okay, back to the other farm. You guys are voting away. Rose breasted, You would love to hear me sing. I do not promise that it'll be great. But I will sing you happy birthday. Before the end of the stream, Abdul. I will. Absolutely promise. Actually, if you go back somewhere in one of Ricky's birthday streams, I have sung him happy birthday, so... no reason I can't do it on my own stream. Let's see. Why did I need... don't know why I needed... we'll just see what I can make here. There we go. Oh yeah, this one's way behind on machines. I don't know which machine I'm gonna buy. Hey, I'm gonna butcher it tonight because I feel like I want to say Beaumont, but I am sorry. My brain is not quite there for names. I do. What you're starting your day with? That is so cool. I appreciate you starting your birthday with me. Alright, Blanca, you said cherry, right? You can put one up. In there. For you. I don't know why you need the lettuce. I really didn't need to do that. Trying to... You're welcome. Alright. We're... Brown Pelican and Rose. Somebody's got to cast the last deciding vote here, you guys. Somebody cast one so we don't have another tie. Don't have quite enough to buy 2 on this farm yet. Alright, there we go. Brown Pelican. Thank you, whoever voted. I'm going to be buying ponds, too. If I can spell. Could I go for the larger? No. I think I'm going to stick with the small. Small pond. And we'll go with the brown pelican, who somehow is magically eating underneath the Oh, I'm the same way. That's so that on this farm there's 1.6 million. And if you guys didn't see, so many machines behind. I would say, like, part of me wants to get... Well, I have all of these machines on my main farm, so I'm not even getting a machine to do it. Good night, Blanca. Thank you for coming. I will say that I use quite a bit of the hot dogs, but at the same time, I can find the vegan hot dog, the tofu dogs in the paper, but I can stack a derby task, but I don't do that very often on here. Will this catch up? Okay. The taco, they're all used quite a bit. I don't want it to go down too far, so I haven't decided, so I haven't bought. And unfortunately, the Valley did not go well on this one, so it will be closing it out and not spending anything on it. And that'll, we won't start till probably around, my guess is what, May 3rd or 4th, that we won't start the next Valley. So we probably won't till my guess is Monday they'll probably put up when it's coming. No, that's an idea, Diane. Since none of the birds really fly. Hey, Lori. It is a rehabilitation bird center. I like that a lot. There are plenty of farms that do rehabbing. So it definitely could be a rehab. I would say you really need to do... Okay, so Abdul, out of those, let's see. The pasta kitchen... Ooh. So unless you're going to run Tom, I actually use the donuts a lot. And wish I had gotten that one a little bit sooner because that one's really hard to find. The hot dog, I use it a lot. And outside of the tofu dogs, harder to find in the paper. The pasta kitchen, however, you're not finding those in there, but you're very limited on what you can make for a while. So that one, if you have Tom, you can kind of get away with. The donut maker can kind of be the same, or the taco, but I will tell you, if you like filling boats that are higher, the donut and the taco would be the two, or save your money for, you can only make 2 tea when you get the tea stand to start with, and they've fluctuated recently. They were fairly easy to find in the paper. I do use it a bit more now. You could probably get away without the tea maker for a level to 2 levels if you absolutely needed to. Oh yeah, it's a lot. That coin crunch is really real. That's why you've got to do. I will tell you that because you're not finding tacos, donuts, and some of the hot dogs in there. But if you already have the pasta, yeah, that's where I would say hot dog and donut. Or donut and taco. Those are the 2 I would go with. So I use those probably the most. We did not. Congratulations, Sam. Oh, I definitely say the donut 100%. And I mean, especially because you have the second sugar. No, Sam. Don't you have the confirm? How did you even do that? And when we have first place in the bag. Oh, wait. I'm not on that farm. Do you guys have a name idea for the brown pelican? Take a name suggestions over here. I have a really great idea that goes with that, but I've got to save it because I'm making a video. Ooh, Dallas. Okay, we're going to do Dallas. Jennifer, we are going to do that on, we're going to do Dallas on, Little Gil's farm. So you didn't even know this, but the Dallas Cowboys are that child's favorite football team. He is absolutely so. Dallas is a name, but Abdul, technically it is like it's a city in Texas, and it's home of the Dallas Cowboys. Well, that's not where their stadium is, right outside of Dallas, but so most people think Dallas is the capital of Texas. It is not, but I know where so their dad is a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, and he's gotten the love of Dallas Cowboys from his dad. So I will use Dallas on Little Gil's farm because that child absolutely loves Dallas Cowboys. So that works. He's very upset because they've lost players off the team. I have never actually been to that airport. Texas is actually one of the few states I haven't actually been to. Oh, Sam, I would give you the 10 diamonds if I could. I'd actually donate diamonds from my baby farms to my main farms if I could at this point. Because my kids just they've gotten really big into funny enough, one of them is into love and pies. Can't understand the story at all, thankfully. No, Phoebe, I said I wish I could donate the diamonds from one farm to another. Sorry. Ooh. I wish I could because they aren't playing so much and we're not getting the diamond offers. So I kind of wish I could donate like a small portion of diamonds. You can donate from one farm to another if you have the Supercell store. So you can gift a farm pass. I believe it works for the diamonds as well, but I didn't pay that close attention to Ricky when he was explaining that the other day. But I know you can gift a farm pass as long as you're Supercell ID friends via the Supercell store. But yes, I said I wish I could. Because look at these diamond totals on my kids' farms because they're not playing. And then you see mine on the main farm. I don't think I've named almost any of... No, they do have names on here. So I need a name for the brown pelican wherever it went. We'll do Dallas on the other one. Dallas was also the name of a soap opera. I guess that's... Phoebe, would you have called it a soap opera, do you think? Oh, Abdul, this was nothing. This, I mean, usually I was around 20,000 diamonds on each of my farms. Hey, T! Oh, I totally missed that you popped in. I hope you're having a wonderful cake. I've seen like one episode of the remake. I didn't like it. I have seen some of the original Dallas show. My mom was big into watching it. I still can't figure out why I planted lettuce on here. And maybe I didn't. Yeah, I didn't care for it either. Platinum ore. Ooh. Well, I did 2 mining tasks, you guys. I don't normally take mining tasks, but being a blossom, I did 2 of them this time. You know what? We're gonna call the brown pelican JR. I don't know why we're gonna call it JR, but that's what we're gonna call it. Peter, what? Oh, Peter. This one we're gonna name Dallas. I like that idea. Dallas. He'll be excited if he gets on, once he gets on again. When you were a lady of leisure, Phoebe, you a lady. I can't imagine you just being like, I don't get into the soap operas. I don't do a ton of TV. I know. I started watching some at night before I go to bed now. Some shows and trying to catch up. I think the newest show that I've watched fully is I watched The Winchesters on HBO. Oh, but I can understand that. You're hooked into a Tubi series. Oh. Wait, Tubi, is that a streaming app? Amazon threw me. They now have they have Amazon Video, but then like their free ones that you get to watch is called something else. It's called Freeverse. You get it on the Roku. Oh, my kids have a Roku. I bet you I could borrow theirs. I'll have to check out Tubi. I've never heard of it. Yes, Jennifer, it was really good. The end surprised me. I was wondering how they were going to go with it. I have never seen Supernatural. In all fairness, I have seen like a little clip here, a little clip there. I have a biological cousin that I met for the first time when I found my mom's biological family a few years ago. Just loves Supernatural. And his wife is a big fan of Jared Ackles. I am a huge fan of the character who played Sam, who played Dean on Gilmore Girls, because I watched Gilmore Girls. So I just started watching Supernatural. That's like my late at night kind of show. Secrets and Lies. I will have to check that out. So Jennifer, I don't know if you'll give the Winchesters a chance. Like, put kind of Supernatural to the side, I guess, and then try. Yes, there is, Peter. My kids. Yes. Jared Padalecki. I don't know. I'm going to butcher names. He played on Gilmore Girls. And he was supposed to just have like a quick guest role, few minutes, because of contest he won in 17 magazine, but he became such a heartthrob and everybody loved him that they wrote in his character to be a bigger part, and he became a movie star. But that happened back when I knew that, because I watched Gilmore Girls live, but I don't watch a lot of like current things, so I'm trying to get caught up. Only Murders in the Building is probably the next newest thing that I have seen fully. And that was amazing. I have Apple TV, but I have a smart TV, so I wonder if it's on my TV's on there. Oh, which animals do we need here? I am trying. I have almost finished New Girls. I have 2 episodes left. I love New Girls. I have seen all of Only Murders in the Building. So good. And I love Gilmore Girls. I am really, really, really hoping that they will come back and do like a Rory spinoff. I would really love to see that. Oh, this one's got so many. You guys have opened my eyes to so much TV, but I rather read, and my reading has taken a hit. This year I've only read 16 books so far. Because I've started watching TV. Tito, I cannot imagine that. And I have not seen all of Criminal Minds. Which bird do we get on this farm? I may have to try. Maybe I'll finish one or have maybe two. I know. Yeah, but last year I read 203 books. So I am really off pace. It's not like me. I like my books. Yeah. I love to read. Love, love, love reading. It is probably my favorite thing to do. Like, that is like, I'll read and then I'll and I get the no, like I go through like one, like, oh no, usually I go through like 2 to 3 books a week, depending on how good of a book it is. I don't think we need to print, so I can't hit buttons correctly. You guys have got me all. I'm a super nerd, you guys. I like to read and know things. And I'll listen to books. You guys will be like streaming sometimes, and I will have like a audiobook going in the background, and I can keep up. It's like the ADHD in my brain. If I want to fall asleep, I just sit and read at night, though. Like, that is like the... I don't know what you call it. Good night, Suzanne. Thank you for coming. Oh, no. I just finished last night reading a book that I have probably read 100 times. Ooh, the Tea Shop series. I will have to check that out. I really like an author called Susan Mallory, and I've probably read... I haven't read one of the series, because it's like an ongoing, really long series. But I'm tempted to, because they've made a bunch of Hallmark movies off of it. But every month I get a free book from Amazon. And then my library's great about having digital books. And I will buy books that I like. Yes, Peter. Aaron Rodgers is now the Jets quarterback. I love true crime too. I have quite a few true crime podcasts that I've listened to. I love how you guys are jumping everywhere depending on which farm we're at. We've bought a different type of bird on each one of the farms. If we're going with the peacock, we're getting the white peacock. A couple more votes, and then we'll end that poll. I am not a fan of Aaron Rodgers. Oh yeah, but that's... I will stay up all night with a good book, even one that I've read a ton of times. Nope. Abdul, I've never even heard of that. I watched more TV probably when I was in college. High school and college. And even then, I never slept. Ooh, lace. I like that. Jennifer, you got some good names tonight. Okay, we're going to end the poll. We're going to go with the white peacock named Lace. White peacock it is. We're going to go with Lace. Actually, I think I'm going to go with Lacey. I like, funny enough, Phoebe, I was watching Storm Chasers earlier on YouTube. And First Daughter keeps popping up as like the recommended movie to watch. It's a really good movie. I saw it when it came out. It was in college. And I liked it. Don't know if I haven't seen it in quite a few years. I was watching. Well, I had two of them. So I had Ryan. I think I had Ryan on my TV, and then I had Brad on my laptop, and I had the night before I was watching a Texas one named Vince something, and I really like him when he's got a team that he does it with in Texas, and he has a pretty cool Discord. I had two different ones going because they were in two different areas today. And nobody was down in Florida. And Florida got hit pretty good by a tornado, from my understanding. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of that's about. Baby. Oh. Yep. Sorry. Could hear the door. Somebody is up. I've got not so much coming home. Somebody is opening my bedroom door. So I'm going to, because they're still awake, it appears. So hold on just a second. I'll be right back. Check and make sure everything's okay real quick. I'm gonna mute you guys. Okay, sorry about that. One of them got into some pretzels they're not supposed to, and we have a bellyache. Okay. Where was I gonna go? I took a clip. I didn't record because it was overnight and I wasn't thinking about it, but I did like have the peace of mind to grab a short screen recording on how I do the task for Blossom Derbies. So I'm going to try to add that into my Blossom video. I hope everybody knows how to stagger the tasks for trashing. It's really helpful in the Blossom Derby more than anything else. And I know our hood very limits the number of people who can do it, so you don't have too many people getting out of order or sinking. So if anybody wants to see that, I will get that posted up in a shorts video, but I'm going to try to add it to my Blossom Derby video. Abdul, he is not streaming tonight. He posted earlier this week and it's in his Discord that he was going to be taking this week off and would update more, but hopefully would be back to streaming, I think, next week, he said. I don't have the post in front of me to tell you because he made an addition to it, but he's not going to be streaming. And before you go, I will sing you happy birthday really quick. I do too, Peter. I really hope everything's okay. I know he really doesn't like canceling, especially without the notice, so I'm really hoping everything is going to be okay. And I'm sure he'll post updates, so just keep an eye out, and I'll try to keep his Discord updated and let everybody know. But I know he's posted some really cool Love and Pies videos if you like to play, with some of the new happenings that are going on there. So, I know he's getting in some at least Love and Pie playing time, because the one just started a few days ago. So, let's see. There's that update that's going to go in for the video. It's the another one. Don't forget, if you buy the booster packs that are in, we have the new bigger. If you hit the info button, it'll also tell you more of what you're getting, and if you hit the dice, it'll tell you the likelihood of the ones you're going to get, which ones of those. So that's new additional kind of extra information you can find out about if you want to buy booster packs. And remember to put in a content creator code if you do that. I hope everybody's been enjoying the Blossom Derby. I know I am. We're still holding first down nice and steady, so we are going to be good there. Alright, Monday is the 1st, so hopefully Phoebe will be able to give us, a sneak peek of the Farm Pass, maybe, in her stream. Jen will be streaming tomorrow, which should also... I do not know, Lord, if he will be streaming the food street or not. He only said that he would not be streaming the heyday, but I don't believe he will be streaming the food street. I just don't hold me to that. But I don't believe he is. He said, in a response, he said next week would be when he would be back. So, hopefully be back. So I would think that would mean he'd be back for his, Monday night stream. Abdul, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I'm going to sing happy birthday to you now before we go. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abdul. Happy birthday to you. You're very welcome, Abdul. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I hope everybody remembers to spend their chick vouchers before the end of Sunday night. Hopefully we'll have another good derby next week. The start of the new month is on Monday, so finish up your farm passes this weekend. You've got 3 days left on them. 3 days left to buy your birds if you want them and you need to. And if you guys have any questions about things that I can try to answer, let me know. Leave a comment. And if you want, again, the optional update, if I can talk, is available in all of the app stores now as of today. So you get this wonderful new look where you have to tap. It's off to the right. It is closer. The smaller your screen, the closer those are. And as you can see, it does disappear without having to tap on it. The little ingredient screen. So I will see you guys tomorrow on Gizmo's live stream if you are there, or I will see you on Phoebe's Sunday. I hope everybody has a great week. Otherwise, I will be back here next week and have 2 videos that I'm trying to finish up to post in the in-between. So, happy farming, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Bye, y'all.